everybody, it's Lisa at One Happy Place Creations. I've got this kind of tight, excuse me. Got this kind of tight in here today because I'm going to be trying, not done this before, I'm going to try and make a little spider. I have, heaven only knows what I did with it. But I have this little ball that I'm going to hang from this project that I'm working on right now, my Halloween wreath. And I want to make a tiny spider. So I'm going to be working with, I don't know, this is 14 gauge wire maybe. I don't know, it's kind of a 24 gauge wire. Yeah, 14 gauge wire would be much. So I'm just going to get some of this there. I'm sorry, I sneezed and now all my allergy things going on. So I am going to make a spider and I want to make legs. Now, I don't have really great jewelry making skills or wire working skills or anything like that. I'm just trying to get these as straight as possible. I am so sorry with my sniffling here. Okay, I'm just trying to straighten these guys up as much as possible. And then I'm going to bend them around so they're like legs on a spider, so that then I can, they've got plastic around them and they are made for straightening wire. So that's what I'm using right now. I'm sure they have lots of other skills for these, uses for these, but I don't know them. So I just know that at least they work on this kind of thing. So this is the red bead I'm going to use as the body. And I just want to see if I'm doing this long enough here. I'm going to have it flat under the body, and then I'm going to take it and bend up, and that's the top part of the leg, and then I'm going to take and bend it back down for the bottom part of the leg, and I'm going to squeeze it together a little bit. And there doesn't have to be too much room underneath. And I hope, oh, for heaven's sakes, I wasn't even in camera. I'm sorry. So what I did, let me get over here, is this was just 3 pieces I cut off of this. So it was all kind of bent around. Sorry. And I just ran this, these are plastic tipped tools. And all I did was kind of squeeze and run this across the wire so that, making sure I stay in focus, so that it straightens it so that the wire is straight now. And then, here I'll do with this piece, make sure I'm in focus here in the camera. So I just kind of picked a spot. That this piece that I'm holding is going to be the piece that's going to go underneath my bead to make my spider body. And I'm just going to bend the wire up to make the top part of the leg. And then I'm going to pick where the bottom part of my leg is going to be. And I'm going to bend the wire down. So, let's see. So I made a V. For you it looks upside down right now, but I made a V. Let me see if I can. That's what I did. And then I'm going to squeeze it together a little bit just to squeeze it together. Then I'm going to hold right at the tip. I've got just, oh my goodness, get it in frame. I've got just a little bit left, and I'm just going to push. So now he's got a little foot. Get that in there. There we go. So now it's got a little foot. Let's see, where is it? There we go. Okay. If I could get it to lay down flat, you'd see it. Okay. So there he's got his little foot. So now I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. I'm not used to having to work in such a tight little, so I'm going to bend it up, not all the way straight because the legs go out to the sides. So I've got it bent up. Then I'm going to try and match where I've got the leg, not that it's that big of a deal. Bend it back down, and then I'm going to give him a little foot, and I'm going to get my bottom here equal with the bottom of this. So I want kind of as close as a straight line as I can, and then I'm going to turn the wire at a 90-degree angle, and then I'm going to snip it off. Make sure I'm still in focus here. So it leaves a little foot. Okay, so that's what I've got. There, that's what I've got. So it's got little legs, little feet, and the center bottom is where it's going to be glued underneath right in here. Okay, so that is probably going to be my center leg. This one is, I want to make them a little smaller. So I'm going to grab, am I still in there? There. I'm going to grab and make the little foot. I'm just using the side of my tool to push that wire back out. And I want to keep it as flat as possible. And then I'm going to grab where the body's going to go. I'm going to bend up, again, not straight up, more at a angle. Then I'm going to grab about where the other leg is. So get it in focus, bring it back. So right there, and I'm going to bend it back down like that. Take it off. So now I have kind of a big M. And then I'm going to make the little foot. And I'm going to grab it about where I want the little foot to be. And I'm going to bend the wire around so that it's kind of straight. Not that I'm bending it all the way around. See, it's not even touching. I can stick my whole fingernail in between the wire and this piece. So it's not, I'm not wrapping it around. I'm just bending it at the point where I'm holding the wire, where the wire is coming out of the pinchers here. I'm just bending it that way and releasing it. So that's what I have right now. And it looks like I didn't get it quite straight, but all I'll do is squeeze, get this like this, take the V and squeeze it up a little bit. Pull it back. I did a little bit too much. So now they look a little more even. And now I'm going to clip off the end where I want the little foot to be. Right about there. There we go. So now here's the two that I have. And now I need to make one more. All right, I think you can see where this is going. I've got front legs, middle legs, which are a little taller, and now I'm going to do the back legs, and I want them to be about the same as these front legs. So I'm going to hold where the body goes, turn it up, and then come here. Turn, and actually I think I'm going to make it a little smaller at the front end. Down, and now this one I am bending down around, and then I'm going to make just ever so slight little feet on this one. So I'm just going to grab just the very end to bend those little feet. And again, I'm just using the side of my tool to do the bending and just pushing those. So there's what I have so far. Okay. Again, I'm going to grab where the body goes. I'm going to flip up. Not a 90-degree angle. Where am I? It's that, well, I think you can see that. Not a 90-degree angle. And then I'm going to come grab up here, and I'm going to fold it back down, just like I'm trying to make the other side of an M. And then I'm going to make my foot like that. Trim it off. Okay, so this and this and this is all throw away. Okay. I was going to put beads on these, but I don't think I am. So now, hopefully you can see these. Let's see. I'm assuming. So I've got the front, the back, the front, the middle, and the back. And let me make sure that you guys can see that. Yes, you can. Okay. And then this is my bead. All right, so now I'm going to move, because I'm not going to do, this is one of those, you can get them at car places where they sell, you know, to wash cars and dust them off and things like that. My husband used to have show cars, and so this is when I do bead work or wire work, I get this, because if a bead hits here, it just stops. It doesn't hit, roll, and go all over the place. So I love working with this when I work with beads, but since I'm not really working with beads, I'm just going to take this off. But I'm ready for my hot glue now, and I need my mat. So I am going to set my legs up. I want to make sure that I'm in. So I'm going to make a little dot of glue, and I'm going to take this set of legs, and I'm going to take, and I'm going to bend these a little back and put those right in there, this set of legs, and bend these forward and this set of legs and get those into that hot glue. Okay, so there's that. Then I'm going to touch this with a little bit more glue, and I'm going to set my bead down in there. Then I'm going to let that dry. And there is my bug. Let me see if I can get it close. That looks pretty scary. So as soon as it dries, I'll peel it off and show it to you. Let me let that get good and dry in there. Let's see. Where's my pokey tool? This'll do. There we go. Okay. Where is my hand? Oh, I better hold it down a little bit more. It's not able to focus on it. Huh. Almost. There it is. And there's a little side view. How cute is that? And that is going to be in my little piece. But there, who needs to go and buy bugs? Just a little wire and a bead and you're done. Alright, so that's this video, guys. Thanks. And happy haunting. Bye.